What's good, YouTube? Oh, and whoever else see this. Man, I'm about to kick y'all some game on these trannies. I'm about to teach y'all several ways how to tell if a bitch is a nigga. Let's get into it. Throw in the intro for the hoes. Tree to the left. Now I gotta scroll on my phone just to the left. Just a little slight turn. We do it all day. Little Google lady, you know I hate you, but I ain't gonna talk about you. No. Alright. So I got visuals this time. I got on my phone. Okay. I got bitches on my phone, and I got illustrations right here. So let me give y'all a backdrop. Let me give y'all a backdrop first. So it's been a lot of trending news the past couple days because of this Bobby Valetino dude. Thought he was finna pay for that Backpage boy toy. Y'all be tripping, G. But went on Backpage. This is what y'all niggas do. Y'all go on Backpage. Y'all say, man, I'm not good enough for that girl right there that costs $130.50. I'ma go for this tranny over here that costs $50. Y'all be on Backpage sipping with y'all money, G. But I be trying to tell y'all not to do that, but y'all do it. So Bobby Valetino did that. He go to the spot. He like, I'm finna get it in. Hey, wait. I think he said he didn't know this was a tranny. So I don't know what happened, but yeah, he's trending. But a lot of dudes be on the down low. They know what's going on, and then you got some dudes. The trannies will manipulate the men to thinking that they real women, and then once it comes down time to get it popping, all they see is accordion action, and that ain't what you trying to see at a pivotal time like that when the draws is coming off. But I want to tell y'all several ways how to tell if a girl who says she's a girl, how to test and see if she's truly a girl or if she a tranny undercover. Now I'm gonna tell y'all my little story. I think I got like 2 stories. I got 2 stories of when trannies tried to come at your boy. Alright? So okay, I'm gonna go over my illustrations first. So I got a picture of your typical man. Now I got a picture of your typical woman. Y'all don't laugh at my drawings. Let's get it in. So this is your male, your typical male. Now notice the shoulder to waist ratio. As a male, you have androgen receptors in your upper back, so traps, rare deltoids, your shoulders, and your chest. You have androgen receptors right there. And basically all an androgen is something like testosterone, the male hormone. So that's something that a woman cannot have like you. I don't care how much surgery these niggas try to do. You cannot outdo nature. I got my shirt on backwards. But hey, you cannot outdo nature. Males have more androgen receptors in this part of their body, and then females, they have more estrogen receptors in this area. That's why they got bigger thighs than us. Alright? So y'all know I always gotta teach y'all something every video. So take that little nugget. So okay, then I got bullet points. So in a male, you usually have bigger clavicles. Your clavicles is this. that little collarbone, because since you got a longer shoulder length than most women, you're gonna have a longer clavicle. If you see a bitch coming up to you talking about I'm a real female, and this nigga got long ass clavicles going from California all the way to New York, that's a nigga. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay? And then another thing I gotta kick to y'all. Notice the feet between a male and a female. Now in a male, typically males have big feet. Females have smaller feet. Now you got a couple big bitches with big feet. I'm not talking about them. In case in point, Sydney Star. Alright. So, that's Sydney Star, y'all. Now, if y'all would have walked up in the club drinking some Hennessy with your shirt off, like a shredded motherfucker. Hey, shout out to Fitness Addict. But, y'all would have walked in the club, right? Y'all would have saw that. Y'all can barely see, because y'all see two of them. And you like, man, that's a red bone. That's a red bone. Let me go spit some game. You walk up on her, you kind of notice her abdomen. Her abdomen kind of wide, like a male. You see that? Okay. Well, this must be one of these out of shape ass bitches, but okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and hit it for tonight, and then I'll just let that go. Okay? And then point out the nigga's feet. Look at the left leg on that bitch. Y'all see that, right? That's a motherfucking size 10 and a half. That nigga foot bigger than mine. Come on, y'all. Y'all see the feet, right? Now, y'all look at her face. Let me... Okay. Y'all probably ain't gonna be able to see all that. But, yeah. Big feet. And let me show y'all another picture. Because this is how deceptive. This is how deceptive they can be. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Here go a picture of her face. So y'all can see that, right? So imagine that face on that wide abdominal region with them big old feet. This is what y'all niggas don't know, but this is what I see. This is what I see. That's why I had to kick this video out for y'all. Because there's a lot of trannies out here tricking y'all, but y'all don't know what to look for. So, you gotta watch out for a nigga's foot. And y'all know dudes got big feet. So, you gotta look out for that, man. And then I already talked about the shoulder to waist ratio. So, wider shoulders. Or, you might also notice if a lot of trannies don't work out. So, they still gonna have a higher waist to rate, higher shoulder waist to, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But the abdominal region is gonna kind of sink in, streamline, just like I showed y'all a picture of Sydney Star. You gonna see that too. So just watch out for those physical features. Okay, and then you got your typical female. Okay, so females typically have smaller feet, right? Size 9. That's kind of big though. Hey, size 8, size 8.5. You know what I'm saying? And then you also got this, another key point. Y'all need to remember this, especially when you bring a chick back home that you think is a chick. When the clothes start coming off and everything, y'all niggas need to look at how her breasts move. If the breast is so damn firm, you need to tell these bitches to jump up and down 5 times. If you don't see the breast move, that's a nigga. That's who it is. I'm just giving y'all the game, man. So that's one thing you need to watch. Watch and see how those breasts move. If the breasts are moving, it might be a real female. It might be a real female. And then you also got jawline. So males typically have a more square jaw, like mine. More square jaw, a bigger jowl, just like a lot of reptile species have. A lot of trannies, they like to wear their hair off to the side to kind of throw off the illusion. But if this bitch had her head up, you can kind of tell the sides right here have kind of puffed out. And some of that's body fat percentage, but there's muscle underneath there, a bigger jowl. So that's another thing that you want to look for. And yeah, females have smaller shoulder ratio and a bigger waist and hip ratio. So basically, now that you know how a body shape of a woman looks and the body shape of a man looks, because I know we got a lot of fat bitches out here that throw all that off. That's why I had to kind of kick to y'all how an ideal woman looks. So those are the things you want to look out for, man. You can't rely on the Adam's apple. I be asking a lot of dudes, how can you tell if a woman is a tranny? Oh, I just look at that Adam apple, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I look at that and I see that, nah, nigga, I'm out of there, nigga. No, G. A lot of these bitches, case in point, get that shit removed. They get it removed, man. They get it removed. Wait, hold on. Alright, y'all, we back. So, yeah, they get it removed. So, y'all can't rely on the Adam apple thing. So, yeah, you want to watch out for feet and all of those good things, man. Y'all need to pause the video to look at this illustration and remember it when you're looking at these bitches. This is what I look for. Y'all niggas be looking at big old booties and big breasts. This is. I look at that, but I also gotta follow up and go back to the book. I gotta go back to the book, man. You know? Now, story time. So, let me, cause Sydney Star has the potential, like, yo. Now, if you looking from afar and you see this bitch walk in the club and you drinking some Hennessy with your shirt off, you gonna think that's a bitch. You gonna think that's a bitch. I don't care how man you think you are, you gonna think that's a bitch. I know you. And you know how I know? Because you're hardwired to notice that silhouette and you say, that's a bitch. Without even thinking about it. Okay? So, if y'all know, what I showed y'all in the illustrations that I drew, y'all good. And don't be drinking. Don't drink a lot. Don't get drunk. Or you're gonna have a bitch like this walk up on you. And then she pull it out on you. That's why I don't drink. That's the sole reason I don't drink. Check it out. Story time. So, I was at the gym, right? I was finna do my dips and get my pull-up game in. You know what I'm saying? I walk in the gym. I check it out. Check the scene out. See what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I swipe my card. You know, nigga going hard. And immediately, I get this weird energy from the left side of the building. I look over there like, okay, I see two bitches, but okay. So I kind of blew that off. I goes to the lockers room. I walks out of the locker room. Man, I got my shirt on backwards. I go over there to where the two bitches at. I had to warm up before I start doing the dips and the pull-ups, right? And then I start getting that weird energy from that direction again. So you got two bitches over there, side by side. You know, I look over there. It's a light-skinned one and then a dark-skinned one. And y'all already know about me. I tend to go after the light-skinned ones. Alright? So I'm looking. I'm like, dang, okay. So I finish my little warm-up. And then I walk past these bitches. Get that weird energy again. I keep moving. You know? That's part of that attraction game. Make yourself known. You know what I'm saying? And then I walk over to the dip machine. So I start doing my dips and my pull-ups. So I got a little pump going. So, you know, I'm looking like light-skinned Hulk up in that piece. And then, guess what happened next? A lot of y'all niggas y'all haven't even had this happen with regular women. But the light-skinned ass bitch and the dark-skinned ass bitch, they both come up. As I'm doing my dips, I see them. Right? I'm getting my workout in, I see them. Kind of how a lion kind of come up behind a gazelle before they stalk or go in for the kill. That's what they were doing. I noticed these things. And the dark-skinned bitch, she falls back. The light-skinned one starts to advance towards me. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know this was a tranny though. But at the time I thought it was a girl. So she come up on the side of me. I finished my dips. And then she said, excuse me. I'm like, yeah, what's up? And then she goes direct for the number. This bitch stole my game. She direct closed me for the number. Didn't even ask me for my name. This was the first strike. She closed me like a nigga. So, yeah, she excused herself and then said, "You are fine. What's your number?" So blah 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 blah. And I'm like, dang, light skinned ass bitch coming up to me like this direct. I was feeling myself. And then so exchange numbers. And I'm looking this bitch up and down. Her body type. I wasn't too aware of trannies at that period of time. So the silhouette that she had was that of a girl that's about to go into puberty. Right before her breasts start to grow out and her hips start to expand, she had that body style. So that's what I kind of thought of it. And her breast was kind of like not too much going on, but it was there. So I'm like, okay, this bitch probably don't eat enough, but okay. I've seen other girls look like her, you know, and that's why some of these black women, they need to like get their appearance up so they can stop looking like niggas, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, gave me the number, we exchanged numbers and everything. I get back to the crib, feeling myself, and she hit me up, and then she told me that she's a tranny. Nigga, I tell you, my confidence was up here. And it shot down right here, my nigga. Man, I had to stay in that night. I was like, damn. I got approached by a nigga. A light-skinned nigga. A pretty light-skinned. That shit crazy. And then, so that was one instance. So she told me, she ain't put a Bobby Valetino on me. She told me, I was like, okay, cool. Thanks for being honest. Cut that shit off. Okay? So, it was another chick. She did not tell me. But I tell y'all, this was even before that. I didn't even believe in trannies. I didn't believe in trannies before this. Before this fateful night. So, okay, I still got time. So, what happened? I saw the bitch on POF.com, you know, and you know, it was one of the bitches that had a lot of makeup on, just like a lot of these bitches, real bitches do nowadays. So I couldn't really tell. That's just what bitches do. Put on a lot of makeup and wear weave. So that, I didn't even really get an alert from that. Had a lot of makeup on, eyebrows done and everything, and a curved silhouette with a strong cheek line and jaw. I didn't know about those two things. Now when I see that, I keep a bitch as a suspect. That might be a nigga. But I didn't know. I didn't believe in trannies. So I go as I usually do, you know, direct, number, date, bada boom, bada bam. So set that shit up. The shit happens. No flaking. Cool. And then I see the bitch, and her body was sloppy. This was one of them bitches that only take a picture of it head up. I didn't know about this at the time, about the head up game. But yeah, her body was, the rest of it was real sloppy. Had breasts and everything, like droopy breasts. So this one, I think this tranny, she didn't finish her little operation or whatever transformation. She must have been going through it or something. But that breast was real droopy and had wide shoulder ratio, wide abdominal, like this way. So that was very wide. But the thing that set it off, when I was like spitting game, not knowing any better, got this chick back to the crib, and then the bitch took her shoes off. I will never forget the day I saw this nigga's feet. This nigga's feet was bigger than mine. And you know how some people got they big toe curved like that? This nigga foot was just like that. I ain't never seen a woman other than my grandma with a foot like that. And this bitch was young. Nigga bitch. With a big ass foot with the big toe curved just like that off to the side. I was about to cook, but I said, you know what? I was about to cook some nachos, but I said, nah, bitch. I don't know what the fuck you are. I didn't know about trannies, but I knew something was wrong. This bitch didn't tell me or say, yeah, I'm a tranny, I'm a transsexual, you know what I'm saying? She ain't say that. I just kind of assumed, and I took the bitch home. So, y'all niggas need to watch out for these trannies, man. If it happened to your boy, it can happen to you. You just need to watch out. Look out for those features I told y'all about. And don't move sloppy like Bobby Valetino. And stop buying chicks off of Backpage. Okay? So, that's that, man. And I'm trying to think of what else. Y'all don't forget to check out the links below. I teach people how to make money every week, man. Starting an online home-based business. Yeah, if y'all ready to get into that, I'm gonna start putting up little training videos of what I do. Y'all saw the postcard thing. I'm gonna put up another one of that. Those are some of the things that I do. Real easy, you guys. So if y'all want to get into that, I got my information down below. And just click there, watch the webinar, and let me know what you want to do. And that's it, man. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to holler at your boy when you see him at Walmart. Y'all stay tuned.